I'm Vin.
I'm sorry.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, $125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. $125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at vinsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in a Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy merch.
Buy merch indeed. A tale shall lead them
To buy our merch.
Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. Yes, dear listener. We are in the midst of the Rebo birthday stream.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy born day, Revo, in this
Sometimes
bitch.
when I'm clipping up these reviews, I'm like, why are we yelling so much? But it's a birthday. I mean, it has to be loud, right?
Right.
Or no?
If I'm around, it's going to be loud.
Right,
Know,
right.
You know the science.
Right. Okay.
You know the science.
You know what it is. All right, you guys, here we go. This is going to be the name of this song. Well, the name of Babymonster is the band. Batter Up is the name of the song. And this is what our DJ Revo has to say to us. Actually, I gotta get that timestamp. Apologies. Boop. What's the timestamp right here?
Any day now.
I need the timestamp.
Oh, sorry.
That would
108.
be 08:32. Okay. Beep. Babymonster, Batter Up. You've reacted to this girl group song, Stuck in the Middle. They were formed by Seo, Taj, and Boys members YG's company, YG. This debut, that was most likely delayed due to the legal troubles the company has faced. In 2016, a drug dealer was arrested by police who had sold drugs to celebs. In 2011, at age 16, she had gotten first place at a JYP audition, Stray Kids, and then subsequently began joining different companies and selling drugs to other trainees.
She was doing it?
Apparently. She had claimed to have sold drugs to 2 at YG. YG, the person, confronted her about how his company does drug tests twice a month and that they won't test positive. She changed her statement, which got him witness tampering charges. She just started a 6-month prison term for her third drug conviction.
Holy shit,
oh my
this
gosh,
girl was a
she's
gangster.
serious. She actually knew the 2 women that extorted $250,000 from the Parasite actor for cheating on his wife.
Oh my god.
They all worked
That's a dude that killed himself, didn't he? My bad, I shouldn't even have said that, my B.
They all worked at hostess bars, buy expensive alcohol to sit and talk with pretty girls. One of the girls filmed G-Dragon on her phone of him walking into a bathroom, claiming she thinks he was going in there to do coke. G-Dragon was cleared of charges after his interrogation and testing clean. These bars are not legal. The current president of South Korea met his wife while she worked at one, which is really all they had on G-Dragon. This is YG's new girl group that first appeared on a YouTube reality show, Last Evaluation, which showcased the group finishing their training at YG. This song is written Chaz Mishan, Yang Hyansuk, DP, Jared Lee, and Asa. She's one of the Japanese members. Their ages range from 15 to 21.
All right,
check
15 to
it
21.
out.
Holy smogoli. That's a
The range.
It's a pretty big range here. Where are the lyrics?
Just click the link.
Interesting.
You click the link on Trello, babe.
All right, guys, here we go. Babymonster, Batter Up, Vin and Sori. You
Yep.
know what it is. You guys
Let's
see the
go.
stream key right there. Y'all know what it is already. Let's go.
Attention!
I'm on a mission, don't need permission. No matter what, I'm gonna make my own decisions. I'm talking you wanted to. 예쁘고 착한 내가 어떻게 변할지 monster. Remember me, sting like a bee. 굶주린 사자 같은 personality. 니만 뺏고 다른 것은 원하지 않아. I will never do you wrong. You regret it when I'm gone. 좀 더 강하게 더 빠르게 날려버릴게. Got a lot to say, what a big mistake. Better, better, better.
The floor is terrible. The Japanese do not play this floor,
Better up, better up, better up. Better, better, better. hitting 안 달려, never can stop. 랩인 시작 니게 shot. 비명은 함성이 될 거야 loud. Surprise, come on, start 등장. 네가 가는 길이 빛이 나리 way. Okay, 피곤한 going. 바통 바꿔 준비 완료. 후다닥 run. 누가 날 막아 난 더 세게 봐봐. 너 내가 좀 알아서 비켜. 순진한 척 나는 그딴 거 안 해. 나 whenever look in the mirror. 지지지 않아 계속 발음을 안 해. 만 무대 위를 태워 싹 다 지워버려. I'm like a boss baby, I'm a boss baby. 모두 다 찢어 like brrrra. Remember me,
Ooh, I like that.
sting like a bee.
What?
무대를 닦고 노는 우린 MVP. 니만 빼고 다른 것은 원하지 않아. I'll never do you wrong. You're regret it when I'm gone. 좀 더 강하게 더 빠르게 날려버릴게. Got a lot to say, what a big mistake. Better, better, better. Better up, better up, better up. Better, better, better up. Better up, better up, better up. So listen up, everybody. 소리 높여 move on. We are the monsters of the world. Better up, 지금 당장 뛰어보자 어디든. Let me show you who we are. Better up, everybody. 소리 높여 move on. We are the monsters of the world. Better up, 지금 당장 뛰어보자 어디든. Let me show you who we are. Better, better, better.
Better up. Yo, some of y'all are Japanese. You have no excuse for such terrible form on your swing. God almighty.
I don't think that it was about the swing, babe. I think it was about the way they were moving.
Rest in peace to my boy Tristan. He taught me how to play baseball. We had no interest in females at all, man. None. It was completely about the craft.
Yep, shout out to those days.
One time a girl tried to play with us. Now I think about it, like Shorty was like actually pretty and shit. Tris was like, all right, cool. We'll put you on second. So she was second base. So he's like, yo, ground the ball to Shorty. So I hit a ground ball, it was like 4 miles an hour. She caught it she sent that ball all the way to the fucking. It's very hard to do. Like, I'm gonna take you out to the field one time, and explain to you like how hard it is.
She sent it out to where? How far?
She chucked the shit like over the fence, and Tris was like, "All right, you're out," like literally. And she was like, "Are you?" You could tell like Shorty was like used to being treated a certain way by dudes, but me and Tris was like, "Yeah, you gone." Like, yeah. We didn't talk to Shorty nothing. Like we were like crazy about it. We were crazy about it. And when I saw that form like that, I'm like, yo. Triss was the nice one. Floyd was always the one that was beating people up. You know, Floyd beat people up. He beat up one of our teammates one time in the middle of a game. He said, if you commit another error.
Oh my god.
And Tristan had a no-hitter going into the 6th, I think. And then the kid actually had a perfect game, and then the kid made an error and messed up Tristan's perfect game and shit. And Floyd, I'm not gonna lie though, dear listener, there may have been other people that went into that altercation as well, because a lot of us were really hurt about Tristan losing that perfect game, man. Especially over some bullshit like that. Good night. All right. Let's go. Joe Biden likes the girls. We know that. Shout out to the President of the United States. In this bitch.
I'm on a mission. Don't need permission. No matter what, I'm gonna make my own decisions. I'm talking you. You want it too. I'm pretty and kind. But watch how I turn into a monster. Remember me, sting like a bee. Here comes the bee thing again. That does seem to be a theme over there. Personality like a starving lion. Ooh. I don't want anything but your heart. No. I don't know, when you couple those two, you better look out. She's a man-eater. I don't want anything but your heart. I would never do you wrong. You'll regret it when I'm gone.
Where did you get that one?
Honey, right on, go on Trello.
What did you type? Yeah, but what did you type?
I didn't type. Okay. I didn't type. I just clicked on his link.
Go ahead. Keep going.
You'll regret it when I'm gone. Sound like a threat. You slightly harder, even faster, gonna swing away. You got a lot to say. What a big mistake.
What's so funny about it?
I just remember like being a teenager, and any time that, my parents were really strict, music and stuff was pretty restricted. But when I got I was probably like around like 16, 17, somewhere in there. My friend would show me songs once in a while, and I would be like, well, I guess it's just one song. And she always had like man-hater songs. Interestingly enough.
Surprising. Yeah,
she even for a time worked at one of those things that he was talking about at the beginning.
What?
Where you basically serve drinks to guys, but you're pretty, so you make a lot of tips.
So you're a waitress?
It's not a waitress.
What is it?
I think you wear like lingerie and you serve drinks. Yeah, it's like.
Go back to the intro. He said that?
Was it this song that he said it about, or was it the one before? Hold on.
It was one of them. So.
He might as well. She worked at one of.
She worked at what?
They all worked at hostess bars, buy expensive alcohol to sit and talk with pretty girls. Right there.
Where's the lingerie? You just made that up.
No, I'm talking about the one that she did. I'm assuming that this is the same thing that they're.
Who mentioned lingerie in there?
No. I'm saying that's what this version of it was. I don't know what theirs is. I just assume that it's you're not you're not dressed in a parka in those situations.
I see, a parka.
Yeah,
a parka. You say?
I think a parka is a funny word. But anyway, so she would always like show me these like these man-hater songs.
I can't believe it.
And
I can't
believe
that would happen.
Like man-eater songs, like yeah. She like, and so I mean, and so began my journey.
Yeah.
Of liking those types of songs.
Indeed.
So when I heard this one and we're like reading out the lyrics, it just I guess it like tickles my fancy because it reminds me of like that time period, being that age. So she says, you're going to regret it when I'm gone. You slightly harder, even faster, going to swing away. You got a lot to say. What a big mistake. And literally that's what would always happen. The guy would be amazing one week, and then by week 2 or 3, he just had talked too much, and he was gone.
Who we talking about?
My friend, yeah. Because she'd be like, oh, he's so amazing, this and that. But then after a while, she'd be like, he's an idiot. The guy's a complete moron. He just would talk too much, and then she'd get like a vibe from. But if she ever dated you, she wouldn't have said that. So I'm glad she never got a chance to date you. I'd have lost you. All right, she says, yeah, hit it, I run, never can stop, rap and start, shot in your ears, screams will turn into cheers, loud surprise. Yeah, I mean, she's basically, remember me, sting like a bee, we are the MVP rocking the stage. I don't want anything but your heart. It's so funny because when she says I don't want anything but your heart, I would never do you wrong. It sounds so sweet, like just that piece. But when she follows it up with, you'll regret it when I'm gone, I'm like, ooh.
Always gotta be some gang shit in there with you, girl. Always some threat.
Well, I mean, we understand where we are in the situation. So we're always.
What do you mean where you are in the situation? She's a boss baby. Isn't that what it says?
Did
Like
you
a
say
boss baby.
Like a boss baby?
Look at the screen right there. It says like a boss baby. I'm a boss baby. Rip it up. Everything like brah.
Yeah, brah.
That's another thing that we do.
Yep.
Home in the feed. You grab him for a scream. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
start to scream. Pom pom. Have a nice dream. We came up with that, and y'all took it. It's okay. It's okay. You didn't. It was kind of.
Cultural appropriation.
No, it wasn't even that. It was just too corny. Like it didn't fit. You're saying you're a boss baby, and then the next second you're talking about shooting shit up. Like if she were to say like I'm an animal, I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Then the brah makes sense, but it doesn't make sense if she's not claiming any gang shit. So
What do you mean? She's saying she's a boss.
That's not being in a gang, and that means that
You ever heard of a mob boss?
That means you're like a CEO or whatever. That's the whole girl boss thing, right? Isn't that y'all's thing right now? I'm a girl boss.
How would I know that?
Cause you're a girl boss. You don't got no
Brah.
nobody tells you what to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Who?
Really?
Who is this
Really?
person? Who is this person that tells you what to do, Sarai? I'd like to know.
Let's not get into that.
I need to find this individual.
Yeah?
I need to find him.
I have video evidence.
Somebody got you to listen.
Yeah, I have video evidence of this.
Okay. All right.
You don't believe me?
We continue.
If it's out there, are you saying it's not out there?
Man, let's continue. See, look, even Jet says it. Girl boss maxing. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Jet.
Yeah, I think she's just. I think
Thank
she's
you,
girl
Jet.
bossing like she's
Somebody
mob boss,
tried to gaslight me again. Here we go.
What are you talking about? What is wrong with you?
And they're trying to woman explain me, bitch.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, that was the gist of it.
I'm not sure, like, who like the woke people would defend in this. It's like, there's a woman, but at the same moment, that phrase, an African American fella.
Whose side should we be on?
It's like that button when the guy was trying to press both the buttons at the same time. Like, if I'm a liar, then if I was telling the truth, if I press the button or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I'm a liar.
The sweat comes
Yeah, it's like, I'm a liar. And the guy, like, if I click the button, then I would be telling the truth, in which case I would be a liar, but that would make me truthful. But then that would be, it's like, then I can't be truthful, then that would mean that I'm a liar, which is true that I'm, like, it's this like infinite loop of logic. I actually like those puzzles. They're actually really interesting to me. I could spend about 4 hours talking about that subject. I might shoot a video about it.
That would be a good one for that Discord group that you said you were wanting to frequent.
Yeah. I might do that. That's what I'll do. I'll have a little corner in Discord. Anybody who knows how to set up Discord, please reach out to me, vinsori@gmail.com, because I want to get mega involved in the Discord side. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that was it. I said what I had to say.
We are so they're using baseball as a sports analogy, which, again, people don't know, unless you're in the sport, but the Japanese dominate baseball. Like, really. It's one of the things that I cannot stand. I hate it. But the Japanese dominate everybody in baseball. It makes me so angry. We almost had it, and then I think it was Otani, and Otani got us out at the end. And Otani's, I don't think he's Japanese, but the point is, if you're from Japan, you should learn how to hold a bat, for God's sake. All right. Remember me, sting like a bee.
I cannot believe that's like making you that. I mean, obviously, this is just for dance.
Oh, yeah, it's mega offensive to me, for sure. I'm really, really offended. And I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's girls doing it, and I'm like, like the director or whatever wouldn't even do the decency of saying this is how you hold a bat correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at the girls, but I'm like, how could you let that happen as a director?
Because
attention to detail,
I don't
there,
think
listener.
that the form was supposed to be about accuracy to the sport as much as it's supposed to be about what's aesthetically pleasing. I mean, I didn't actually see them do that part. I was like reading the words, and I couldn't see both at the same time. So
you got a lot to say.
I didn't see how offensive it was.
You got a lot to say. Now, this is the drug pusher? This is the coke pusher girl here?
I mean, if she was, then yeah, she's.
That just goes to show you they're
against.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Like, I might have to stay corrected because Shorty might be in her bag and shit. Like, yo, what's good?
Yeah.
What you
Be
want?
careful, she might come after you.
I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about a girl coming after me. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be all right. I think I'll make it. Inshallah.
Unless it's me.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. But you wouldn't come after me.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. You would.
I'd make sure if I had to that I was. What do you call that? Telescoping or whatever? When you. You know it's on the way. Protect yourself, babe. Hurry up, coming.
Yeah. I fulfilled my obligation.
Yep.
I fulfilled my obligation. Yeah.
All right. This one was.
You should call that like telegraphing. Like, hey, I'm gonna go here.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this one an 8.3.
Vin, don't be that guy. The Japanese hold their bats properly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying. He's saying that they do, so these girls should have followed suit.
They're the greatest baseball players in the world. I hate saying that shit. Now, I would rather say that the guys from the Dominican Republic and shit are the best baseball players in the world, but it's just not true. It's Japanese.
My rear naked choke is pretty good.
Ridiculous. She really believes, like, I try to explain to her, like, she thinks like if you're tough or you're strong, that somehow means that you won't be able to get knocked out or whatever. Like, I'm like,
why are you saying this?
It's just physics. So I was explaining to her the methodology of the rear naked choke. Now, the other thing, dear listener, is that technically speaking, she got the rear naked choke in. There are things you could do to try to get out of a rear naked choke, but I'm a husband and that's my wife. You see what I'm saying to you? I was just trying to demonstrate to Shorty, it doesn't matter how tough the person is. Like, it's just biology. Like, you're without oxygen for X amount of times, you're gonna pass out. That's it. That's not about being a tough guy. If X amount of pounds of pressure hit the bottom of your chin, you are gonna go down. That's a fact. Now, whether or not you can collect yourself and get up, sure, that has to do with heart. But I was just trying to explain, like, the basic fundamentals. Like, it doesn't matter how tough a person is. This joint is only designed to go this way. You're designed to breathe that way. And so if you start disturbing that, then
I didn't know that the speed to which it works. So he was explaining to me how to get somebody in that situation. Anyway, I had him in that situation. And then I was like thinking, I actually felt like I didn't have it well enough. And so I was like second guessing it. And so I'm in position. And then like, I felt him like lower a little bit. And I was like, wait a second. So then I let go. And then I realized when I looked at his eyes that he was on his way out.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, I always feel like this is going to sound whatever, but I always feel like you're like partially superhuman. So I'm like, that couldn't have just happened. I didn't believe it. Do you remember how I didn't believe it?
Yeah. You have to log in there so you can engage them on chat.
Yeah. Remember we tried to and the password wasn't. The only other thing is I created.
Or at least bring up the things that they're saying in there. I embrace that kind of activity from my wife.
We're seeing it coming up over there because I've seen Franco up over here, and I've also seen Delaney over here.
There's people that double dip, right?
And Dwayne is over there.
There's people that double dip.
Okay,
right?
KNS.
I embrace that kind of activity from my wife. What? Your wife putting you in a rear naked choke?
No, because he said she has a crazy right hook.
See, the thing is, I was like, hey, okay. I was tapping out. And Shorty's just like, oh my God, you're really dropping. Oh my God, your eyes are drooping. Yeah. I'm like, okay, all right.
The other thing too is you never, whenever there's something serious, you never communicate it with the energy that I do.
Here comes the victim blame.
No. So I didn't
Imagine,
realize,
guys, if the roles were reversed and we were having this conversation.
I didn't realize that like this light tap was like, I mean, I don't do tap out, so I didn't know like, okay, this is like enough. I thought it was like, okay, well, we're getting close. You're going to have to, let go soon. But it was like, no, I need to let go now.
That's so interesting. Very interesting.
It's the same. We had to take a flight one time, and I was at Starbucks getting a drink, and Vinny was like, all right, we're going to miss our flight. And I was like, yeah, okay. But I thought that meant we're going to miss the start of the boarding. And there's always like a bunch of boarding. We missed the friggin' flight. But I didn't realize how pissed off he was until it was like they said the doors were closed. We were not getting on that plane. and I was standing there with both of our drinks, and he turned around, and I saw your eyes do that rolly thing, and I was like, oh shit, he's pissed off. And then I was like, oh no, we did miss the flight.
Why would I be pissed off? Like,
no, I mean, I understood
literally,
you being
like,
pissed
we had a
off.
villager that was going to the airport to meet us. You remember that?
I don't.
Yeah, it was homegirl. She was coming to meet us at the airport. You don't remember that?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to call her. I was like, yo, that's not going to happen. Then she had to give us, like, directions and shit. Then we had to drive and negotiate all the
I don't
the
understand,
lanes
because
and
we
all
had
that.
to take a bus, and then we made it for a second flight. So then that means
I'm
we would
talking
have
about
still...
when we touched down in Cali.
Yeah.
She was going to be at the airport to get us. But we missed our flight.
Yeah, but we missed
that
a
pushed
flight.
her back like 4 hours. So we had to get there. She wasn't able to pick us up after that, obviously.
Oh, was it the last flight that we missed? The one getting right into Cali? So we took a bus into Cali? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is we missed the first flight.
Yeah, but then we took a bus
If
and
we
got
were-
our second flight, right?
If we were on schedule,
Yeah,
the person, Carmen, was going to pick us up at the airport.
yeah.
But because we were off schedule, because we missed the flight, that put her out 2-3 hours, so she wasn't able to come.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
What are you not getting?
Because there was 2 flights, right? And so we missed our first one, and we had to take a bus to get to our second flight, which means our second flight is still in the same place? Or are you
No.
saying we missed our second flight?
We had an entirely different ticket.
I forgot that it was worse than I remember. I'm just gonna tell you guys I was very pregnant at the time, and we're gonna go with that.
Yeah, it was just, it's all right. It's all right.
See, these are the regrets that I have. And I have so many of them, I don't remember them.
8.2.
All right.
Yeah, Sori's really good at that, man. In football, they tell you to have a short memory. So if you throw an interception, they want you to have a short memory so that you're not, like, all in your head and shit. Oh, I threw an interception. Sori's like that, man. She just keep that shit pushing. She don't care.
It depends.
She don't care. She'll keep it pushing. I was wrong this time. I'll be right next time. What do you give? I gave it an 8.3. What'd you give it?
I thought you gave it an 8.2. I'm going to give...
Look at Ian. Don't mess around at LAX. Oh, Ian. Oh, Ian. My brother. It was not LAX. It was PWM, namely the airport in Maine.
That's the one we missed?
Yes. You freaking weirdo. We were getting the Starbucks. We were in Portland. You were so funny. Your mom drove us. You don't remember none of this shit?
No, I really have very little memory.
You guys can imagine how a lot of shit goes. Good God. That's a convenient ass memory. I will be back there, listener, on the other side of the break. Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone. Sori is never wrong except for the 3.5 thing.
Thank you, Dwayne.